Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we're just going to be going over the This Week in Destiny. Today is October 3rd, as you can see, and I'm not going to go through everything nitty gritty and read it word for word. I'm just going to go through a couple big things because, to be honest, we're so back. We're so back. So first, they just go over the live stream. If you have not seen the live stream, I would recommend going to check it out so you know what's coming on the 8th. And then we got our artifact, which is basically very, very stasis heavy, and with some sprinkles of arc and void and things like that. All of them seem pretty cool. However, I have my eyes on, where is it? Supernova. Picking up a void breach causes your next source of void damage to create a large weakening pulse. That is next source of void damage, not void weapon or void ability. So I have a feeling Gerfalcon's hunters are going to reminisce back to whenever we were doing Root of Nightmares with all the void artifacts. That's all I'm going to do for the artifact. If you'd like to read it, go read it. We have a lot of exotic changes. I'm not going to go through any of them. I might touch, here and there, but this is for a completely separate video in my opinion. So first we have Lucky Pants. Lucky Pants was pretty dominant, and I don't know if I want to say broken, but it was definitely overwhelming in PvE content. That is probably one of the reasons they disabled it during Salvation's Edge, and because Lucky Pants is an easy way to do damage, right? It doesn't require any proper rotation. You kind of just put your hand cannon up for a couple seconds, bring it back out, and you do thousands of damage. So they reduced the maximum damage. However, they changed it so you don't have to match the super type or kinetic. Past that, Young Ahamkara's Spine, we now get the ability energy back on hits instead of final blows. They did this way back when. I remember right after Solar released, or right after Solar 2.0 released, we really enjoyed this, and then they swapped it back, and now they're swapping it back again. So a lot of other stuff I'm not going to go through. I'm going to get to the meat. We have lots of weapon tuning, lots of weapon mods. Where is it? We're going to skip all this because I understand a lot of you want me to go over this. I will in a separate video. It's just so much information to go over in one video that I would rather this be, kind of quick and kind of, easy to understand for people mainly looking if they want to get back into Destiny 2. So if you'd like to read it, I would go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. We have our new gear. We have Insurmountable, Sovereignty, Red Tape, Vantage Point, Exuvii, something, Bittersweet, and Liturgy. So if you'd like to take a look at what all we're getting, I'll go ahead and let you pause right there. I don't really like looking at a weapon and saying, oh, this is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be bad. Because usually there's so many changes within a season, especially next season, because we have potions and they're probably going to start experimenting with set bonuses and things like that. Not this season, but soon. So I don't really like going in. Obviously, some of them have good perks, some of them have bad perks. Now this is important. What this is basically saying, as we looked back at Into the Light, we believe that part of its success was the chase for brave arsenal weapons, which is correct. Into the Light was so good because we didn't rely on crafting, and we didn't, red borders weren't the only thing we were looking at. In most experiences and most pieces of content nowadays, the only thing you chase is either exotics, class items, raid exotics, things like that, experience, so like materials and like glimmer and things like that, and red borders. Now, what happens when you take red borders out? Well, you lack a very big fundamental thing to farm. Ever since they implemented red borders and crafting, chasing rolls hasn't been a thing. You just go for crafts because it's a waste of time going for the roll when you can just craft it. However, starting in Revenant, the seasonal weapons will not be craftable. Perks can still be enhanced using extra materials, and there will be updates to unlock as you play the episode, target specific weapons, and even get extra perks per column. So, they have learned their lesson that they say it very, very cleanly. They do not. I think they said it in a dev article or something like that. But crafting should not have been implemented into the game to replace weapon chase. Crafting should have been implemented as a forgiveness system, as a, oh, you weren't here during the season. Here, here's a couple ways to get red borders and craft your weapon. They should have been supportive. Crafting should have been supportive of farming and running activities. So whenever you take that activity farming out, as we've seen in past seasons, you just jam the fuck out of your seasonal activity, and once you get all 5 red borders, you are done. You don't touch it. So this is a very good change. Next is my favorite part, is reprised Garden of Salvation weapons. Reckless Oracle, Void Rapid Auto Rifle, D-Stay Paracausal, Accused Redemption, Offhand Strike, Archer's Gambit, Zealot's Reward, D-Stay Reservoir, Ancient Gospel, Rampage Kill Clip. I forgot what gun this is basically. I've seen it on Twitter a million times, but I cannot think of the name of it. Sacred Providence is getting Demo and Kinetic Tremors. Prophet of Doom is getting Threat Remover Volt Shot. And Omniscient Eye is getting 4th times the charm and Precision Instrument. So we will be able to craft our Garden of Salvation, so you better get your Deep Sight Harmonizers ready from 10 seasons ago, and you better go crazy. And then we have our returning weapons. Obviously, everyone is looking at Bygones, the Kinetic Adaptive Pulse Rifle. I have no idea what this weapon is from. Call me a youngin', but no fucking clue where this weapon came from. So I assume it's good. Also, we're getting Plug 1 back, so that's cool too. A lot of these weapons do look sick though, so I'm excited to take a look. New Iron Banner armor. Who plays PvP? Let's be real. And then they fix some weapon ornaments, and that's about it. And then we have Inverted Spire back. This is one of my favorite dungeons in the game. I remember the first time I did it, I think, was Forsaken. That's when I kind of started the game for the most part, and I loved it. I love, like, big-ass Vex mines, like Atheon and the Garden one. I don't remember his name, but just big-ass Vex are so cool. I don't even know they took this out of the game, to be honest with you, because I never ran Strikes. I just ran Grandmasters, and I just never thought it was in rotation. But I'm glad this is coming back, and they are teasing that it has changes. So, and we're getting a Discord quest, which is cool, and then some stuff about healing the hurricane support. So that's pretty cool. That's about it for this video, guys. This video was really just cut and dry, showing you what's coming, the good stuff that's coming. I will make another video about all these roles and about all these weapon changes and about all the exotic changes and just fucking all this shit. So there will be a lot coming over the next week or two. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you enjoy my content, please check out my other videos. Please check out my TikTok. It helps me and motivates me to do more. Other than that, guys, I will catch you guys later.